homer, led the league in tackles with 85. The deep ball for Darius Prince, and Philadelphia's on the board first.
On the draw, this is Bryson Allen. And Allen weaving his way all the way down to the 22.
10-yard line, 5. Mayfield, dancing all around. Throw it as far as he can throw it. Jump ball coming. Crazy stuff. Not this time.
And you want to be a wide receiver. You're going to have to take a little bit of a hit like that as Brown got him in that shoulder, but watch. Those are teeth.
Do we have a dentist on staff here?
Shady Sports, man. I'm back here with a very special guest, my guy Navaughn Donaldson from my Massachusetts. How you doing today, big dog?
I'm doing well.
I appreciate you coming on, man. So my first question for you, it's a hard hitter, man. Who's the best defensive lineman in the IFL that you've ever worked with?
That's the guys that I practice with every day. Them boys getting good work. They come in, be professional, and come in with a good energy. They just good back. Those guys.
Definitely.
Well, I have to go ahead and say.
Oh, yeah, no, most definitely. No, I totally agree with you. That D-line unit is dominant. But when you, look across the board, you look at the D-line play, do you think it's improved in the IFL over the couple of years you've been in?
Yeah, I think so. The rule change with the twist definitely gave D-line more advantages to come in and get to the quarterback. But, just something they got to handle.
I definitely agree with you on that. I think the parity is definitely there. In your Pirates career, you've only missed 2 games, which is amazing. How do you maintain a healthy lifestyle?
Just trying to take care of my body on and off the field. To get rest when I can't get rest, get treatment, roll out, stretch, just take care of my body as much as possible. Cold tubs, the organization does a good job just helping us, do everything possible to keep us fresh. So
I definitely agree. The organization prioritizes giving guys good resources. So I agree with you on that. One question I didn't have for you, though, is which NFL offensive lineman, past or present, you compare yourself to the most?
I don't know. I don't really compare myself to people, but I know there's a lot of people in the league that I do admire, like the Zach Martins, the Trent Richardson, the Tyron Smiths, those guys, especially Zach Martin, always watching him, having him being so consistent for so many years, that's what I thrive for.
For sure. And, obviously you were a standout at Miami, the U. Obviously there's a lot of questions surrounding the future of your football program under Mario Cristobal. What is your opinion on the state of the Miami Hurricanes football team?
I think it's just going to the right direction. When I was there, things were just up and down. But now, with the new staff and new coaching staff there, it's just more consistency, more people that actually want to be there and love the program. And I think it's headed in a great direction. I think it's national championship too. So that's the goal.
Man, I wonder if my boy Carson Beck can get to that level. That would be crazy. But I want to ask you, I think one thing that people overlook is that when NIL became a thing, the linemen were the first position group to pay for that. If you were in college, how would you have utilized NIL? And what's your opinion of the state of college football?
So if I had NIL, probably just save up, just look for the future. Honestly, I was able to get a little bit of NIL my last year. It wasn't that much, but it was a start, and it was actually pretty helpful. I got that after college as well, so that was definitely a blessing. But I think it's great that college athletes getting paid for what they were, and just advise us to use that money smartly to build your future. So,
One thing about our offensive line is we're rated number 1 in all categories, right? We got the 3 Florida boys with you, Jordan McCray, and Dante Lucas. What's one word you would use to describe our offensive line this year?
um, fun. Like it just been a fun experience, especially with my boy Jordan, my boy Dante. Like, yeah, like it's crazy enough. Me and Dante actually played each other in college. I mean, not college, in high school. So we was we was always knowing each other, watching each other when he was at Florida State and when I was at Miami. So it was like a nice little cohesion we got going on. You feel me? And when you're from Florida and you just got that thing just sits tight, oh, you from the crib, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, that boy know what I'm talking about sometimes. Yeah, it's great. It's a great combo.
Definitely, the line has been dominant all year. Vaughn, I appreciate your time on the show. Final question for you: where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, on and off the field?
Hopefully in the UFL, that's always the goal. Hopefully I get a chance to make it back to the NFL a little bit longer. But, it's always about competing at a better league and just showing how much I can do on and off the field. So I've always been the person that loved the competition. So the more competition I get, the more it's gonna motivate me to get better.
I'm a game changer.